Welcome back to my channel. I'm Tashera. If you're new here, this channel is all about fragrances. So in today's video, I'm going to get into some new fragrances that I've recently added to my collection. I try to say I'm gonna fall back from buying, but somehow I always end up purchasing anyway. I can't help myself. But today's video, I'm just so excited for this video and the fragrances that I will be talking about. But there is one in particular that I am so excited to talk about, and that is Navitus's newest release, Reverie Rouge, in collaboration with Sharita M. If you don't know, Sharita M is a content creator here on YouTube. Her channel focuses on fragrances. She is my favorite, one of my favorites. I've been watching Sharita for years, and I'm so excited to have a Parfum created by Sharita in my collection. This is actually her third collaboration with Navitus. I was just so excited for this fragrance when she first spoke about it and she showed the notes. I was like, okay, this is going to be my first full bottle from Navitus. Add it to my cart. Add it to my cart. Add it to my cart. Yep, so it is here. I actually got this the day that it was shipped. I was stalking this. I ordered it about 5 days ago, and I was stalking the tracking. Like, where is the tracking? When is this perfume shipping? And then I got an email notification saying that it was out for delivery same day. And I've worn this 4 days in a row. I wanted to be able to give you guys a very thorough review, and let's just get into it. I'm rambling. Let's get into it, but I'm just so excited. Here is the box. Let's open it up. So we have the full bottle of Reverie Rouge and the travel size of Reverie Blanc, which is the second fragrance that was released in this collection. So we're going to talk about Reverie Rouge, of course. That is what we are here for. It also includes two cards, which is a thank you note from the founder and CEO of Navitus Parfums, and then a card that speaks about Reverie Rouge. So let's read this. This, of course, is a Neiman Marcus exclusive, if I have not said that already. This is an extrait de Parfum, and Reverie Rouge captures the essence of dazzling beauty and brilliant grace, opening with a tantalizing interplay of creamy coconuts that kiss wild strawberries and cherries. Its magnetic heart blooms with a luminous rose before settling into the sweet depths of pink musk, terrestrial white woods, and alluring vanilla. A mouth-watering elixir that embodies confidence and effortless sensuality. And the top notes are wild strawberry, cherry compote, and whipped coconut. In the heart notes, Moroccan almond, Brazilian tonka bean, and Turkish rose. In the base notes, pink musk, white woods, amber, sandalwood, and vanilla. The master perfumer is Christian Provenzano, and the creative director is Sharita M. So I've worn this fragrance for 4 days. Here is the bottle. Let's get a closer look. This retails at $195, and of course, it includes the travel spray, as I've already said, and this is 100 ml. Okay, so I haven't said it yet, but yes, I love this fragrance. It was love at first sniff. I said I've worn it 4 days in a row. I just really wanted to give you guys a full in-depth review, and I just need to respray this because the opening of this fragrance is, ooh, it's so good. It's so juicy and fruity and bright. So when I first spray this fragrance, hold on, let me finish. When I first hit this fragrance, I'm hit with a blast of strawberries and a very juicy, fruity, candy-like cherry. The cherry, this is not your typical cherry. So if you're one of those people who strays away from cherry because it's medicinal, this is not your medicinal cherry. This is candy-like. It reminds me of cherry Jolly Ranchers. That's my favorite flavor, Jolly Rancher. And when I smelled this, I said yes. It reminds me exactly of that. It's so juicy and fruity and mouth-watering. As far as the coconut, I don't get much coconut, but this is slightly musky, but I don't get like an overwhelming amount of musk. The musk is very toned down. This, for me, the wearing experience is very light. because this is an extrait de parfum. So for those who don't know, extrait de parfums has a high concentration of oil, so the fragrances sit very close to the skin. But make no mistakes, over time, this will become stronger. It's happened with other extrait de parfums in my collection. So this is just going to get better with time. I think this is just right on time for the spring and the summer. This is going to be in heavy rotation. This is a great release. I'm so happy for this. So excited to have this one. This is my first full bottle of a Navitus Parfum, and I'm so happy that it's by a creator who I truly enjoy watching, who I've been watching for years. And Sharita inspired me to start my channel. And yeah, I just feel like I'm so happy for her. I'm just wishing her continued success. This is a great perfume. I feel like you have to get your nose on it. If you are not one who likes to blind buy, pop into a Neiman Marcus. Hopefully this is available for it to test in stores. I think it's a great release. For me, the wearing time has been moderate. It lasts about 3 to 4 hours on skin. I feel like I go nose blind to it at times, but I I feel like this may have ambroxan as well. I don't know. I'm not sure. But because I've been going nose blind to the scent, but I've created some amazing layering combinations that I want to share with you all as well. So we're going to get into that. But again, I do recommend this scent. It's a great release from Navitus. If you like fruity fragrances, if you like musky fragrances, I advise you to try this one. You may fall in love. Just for reference, if you like fragrances like Rouge Trafalgar from Dior, I think you may like this. If you like Kayali Yum Bougie Marshmallow, I think you may like this. This smells like none of these fragrances, but I just want to put you in the mood or the feel of what this fragrance embodies. So I think those are fragrances that sit in the same category as this, but make no mistakes, none of these fragrances smell alike. And I just think it's a beautiful fragrance. Try it, get your nose on it. Let's get into the layering combinations. So this is my scent of the day, but I have a layering combination and I'm so excited to tell y'all what this is because I'm smelling so good right now. So of course this is included, but of course I started with a fresh shower and then I moisturize my body. I start with a light body oil and then I go in with a lotion. The lotion I used was EOS, cashmere and vanilla, and I mixed a few drops of Nest Santa Barbara strawberry oil into my lotion and then I applied it to my body. And then I went in with this Reverie Rouge. I did at least 15 sprays of Reverie Rouge. I am an oversprayer. I can't help myself. I want everyone to smell me. That is my mission. You're going to smell me and I'm going to smell good. So I layered these two and then I topped it off with Yum Bougie Marshmallow from Kayali. I just picked this up yesterday. This is one that I slept on. I don't know why. I think because I tested it on the strip, but once I tested it on my skin, it was a different experience. Testing this on the strip, it just felt very childish. I just wasn't impressed with what I was smelling. But one day I sprayed it on my skin and it dried down and I fell in love. And I think I want a full bottle now. This is so good. So the notes for this one are the key notes: freesia, strawberry, pink marshmallow, coconut, woods vanilla, and musk. So if you've noticed, this has a lot of notes in common with Reverie Rouge, which include the strawberry, the coconut, the vanilla, and musk. So no brainer that these would layer so well together. If you have these two, give it a try. Let me know what are your thoughts. But of course, I did layer with this nice strawberry oil. So you can just do these two, do all three, do these two, whatever you prefer. But you're going to smell so good. You're going to smell like a nice, fluffy, strawberry, juicy cherry with a nice, musky dry down. Just the tiniest hint of vanilla. The vanilla is barely there, but it's there. So give that one a try. We're not done yet. I have a couple more layering combinations for you to try. Layering combination number 2. Reverie Rouge has a note of coconut, but I feel like it's very light. I barely can detect it. So to amplify that coconut, we're going to use Nest Balinese coconut oil. Just to amplify that coconut. You want to smell a bit more tropical in addition to that nice juicy cherry and strawberry concoction. Here you go. thank me later. Now, if you want to have a nice freshness and enhance the rose in this fragrance, you're gonna layer this with Delina La Rose. Oh, this is going to be so good for the spring and the summer. I have so many layering combinations. I'm telling y'all, I'm not joking when I say I love this fragrance. This is going to be in heavy rotation, and I'm not going to lie, I actually already have a light dent, if you can see. I've worn this 4 days in a row. That is not an exaggeration, morning and night. If you want to add a nice airy sweetness to this fragrance and amplify that strawberry note, you're going to layer this with Burberry Her. This is the original. This is one of my favorites. This gets a lot of hate, but it's a love for me. It's always going to be in my collection. I think it's a gorgeous fragrance. It smells so good, and these two together is a hit. So this is Reverie Rouge, Burberry Her. Moving along. If you want to add a nice fluffy creaminess and enhance the strawberry, then you're going to layer this with Burberry Her. This is the elixir. This one smells fluffy and creamy with a lot of strawberries. So this just adds this nice fluffy texture to this fragrance, and they just smell so good together. So give this one a try if you own both. This is very fun and it's flirty, but you want to make this a bit more classy and sophisticated. We're going to go in with Chanel Chance Eau Tendre. This was one of my layering combinations about 2 nights ago. It was so good. So good. This was my signature scent for at least 10 years. And because of that, I just don't want another signature scent. So I haven't had a signature scent for a while. I wear pretty much something different every other day or every day at least, but I still love this fragrance with all of my heart. And this was so good together. I can't wait to wear this combination again. Again, this one is Reverie Rouge and this is Chanel Chance Eau Tendre. Try these two if you have them together and thank me later. And then for the final layering combination, Reverie Rouge, of course, with Dior Rouge Trafalgar. These both have similar notes. This also has red berries, it has strawberries, raspberries, cherries, and it has a heavy dose of musk. And I think the musk in here will amplify the musk in here. This is also so juicy and fruity. It's a gorgeous scent. It has patchouli in the base, while this one has sandalwood and vanilla and musk in the base. But these two together is a hit. Trust me. Try these two if you have them. Thank me later. Ladies, you're going to be smelling so good with any one of these layering combinations. If you try any of them, let me know your thoughts. If you have this collection, what are your thoughts? I've seen a few reviews already from my girl Koi and from Mixed Edition. They gave glowing reviews as well. This one is going to be a hit. I just know it's going to be a bestseller for Navitus Parfums. It's a great fragrance and it's perfect. It's right on time for the spring and the summer. Sharita, hats off to you. Congratulations. I truly adore this scent and I adore you as well. I'm wishing you all continued success. So I forgot about Reverie Blanc, so let's talk about that one. I was so excited for Reverie Blanc that for Reverie Rouge, I completely forgot about Reverie Blanc, and it's a winner. I think I need a full bottle of this one as well. This is so good. This one has a note of wine and peach. This is gorgeous. This one is marketed to men, but honestly, it's unisex. And I might want to say it might be feminine leaning to my nose. I think this is beautiful and this is also perfect for the spring and the summer. The peach in here smells like a juicy white peach. It isn't heavy, it isn't thick, it isn't syrupy. That is usually how peach notes and fragrances smells to me, but this is a beautiful, gorgeous peach. Let's get the full note breakdown for Reverie Blanc. In the top notes, Reverie Blanc has notes of Sauvignon Blanc Accord, grapefruit, Italian mandarin, and bergamot. In the heart notes, vineyard peach, black currant, and lily of the valley. In the base notes, white suede, cashmere wood, white musk, and amber wood. This is a beautiful fragrance. I love this. I definitely feel like I need a full bottle of this. It's light wearing. It almost smells like peach rings. I used to love that candy as a child. I typically don't like liquor as notes in my fragrances, but the white wine in here is so beautiful. It's very smooth. I think, yeah, this is definitely unisex, but could be a bit feminine leaning. I don't know. That's just my nose. I think it's a gorgeous fragrance. I think this is a great release. I think both of the fragrance are great. You can't go wrong with either one. If you're not into like super fruity fragrances, you may want to go with Reverie Blanc, and then you'll still get the travel spray of Reverie Rouge to test. But I think they're both great releases. And yeah, this one I'm going to add to my wish list. I think it's a great fragrance. So again, this one is Navitus Parfums Reverie Blanc. I forgot that when I opened my package, I had a surprise. So this is a body cream from Navitus. This is Mani Casanat Luxe Body Cream. And Mani Casanat is one of the scents created by Sharita M as well. This is a very gourmand scent. So if you love gourmands, this will be perfect for you for layering with your gourmand fragrances. I was excited for this freebie. It was unexpected. I'm thankful and appreciative for this. Thank you to Navitus Parfums and shout outs to Sharita. Okay? So let's get into the other fragrances that I've added to my collection recently. First up is Fugazzi Angel Dust. This is a beautiful, fresh, clean, musky, slightly woody scent. And it's also a bit peppery. It has a spice to it. So I actually upgraded this from a sample. I tested this through Scentbird and I fell in love. I went through my sample in no time. I had to have a full bottle of it. I couldn't get this fragrance off my mind. This is me all the way. I like a sexy, edgy, alluring fragrance, but that's for the nighttime. For the daytime, I like to smell clean. I like to smell fresh. I absolutely adore musky scents. And when I smelled this, I had to have it. So this one opens up with notes of cashmere, bergamot, pink pepper, cashmere wood, and white amber. This is beautiful. It's perfectly unisex, great for men and women. For some women, this may be masculine leaning, not for me personally. I love a good unisex fragrance. This is powdery, super musky. It's spicy. Like, you definitely get that pepper. This is gorgeous. It's beautiful. I actually wore this to work a few days ago, and I received a compliment from a coworker when she leaned in for a hug. It's beautiful. That's all I can say. You have to try this. If you like scents like Another 13 or Musk Therapy, if you love musky fragrances, you definitely have to try this one. And this one is the Eau de Parfum. They recently released an extrait of Parfum. The difference for me, what I noticed is that the extrait has pink pepper. This one has black pepper. So pick your poison. Which one do you prefer? I'm going to go ahead and blind buy the extrait as well because I actually love pink pepper in my fragrances over black pepper. But this one, I just knew for sure I love this one. So this is why I picked this one up first. But I do plan to hand the extrait de Parfum to my collection as well. Again, this one is Fugazzi Angel Dust. Next up is Mith Nude. So Mith, for those who don't know, is a niche parfum house from Bangkok, based in Bangkok. And this came across my radar via TikTok. Someone that I follow on TikTok posted this fragrance, and the way it was described, I just knew I had to have it. And what sold me on this was that the perfumer is Quentin Bish, which is my favorite perfumer. So I just knew that I needed this. This is a fluffy, fruity musk. And the fruit in here is peach, is a beautiful peach. It isn't a thick, dense, syrupy peach. This is gorgeous. And it also has a note of lily of the valley. I'm going to read the full note breakdown for you guys. The full note breakdown for Mith Nude is bergamot, musk, moss, tonka bean, vetiver, lily of the valley, violet leaf, peony, peach, and pear. This is gorgeous. If you like musk therapy, I think you should try this one. It's like the blackcurrant and musk therapy is swapped out for peach and pear. This is bright, it's fresh, it's fruity, super musky. Also, I want to say that if you like Cassili from Parfums de Marly, you may like this. It actually reminds me of Cassili minus the sweetness of the ylang ylang and the plum. So this is less fruity. The fruits in here are much lighter, but it puts me in the same vein of that fragrance. And actually, I wore those two fragrances layered together, and it was so good. So yes, this one is Nude by Mith, created by Quentin Beach. And last but not least, so last week I did a video. I told you guys I was going to purchase a fragrance. It was one of two. The choices were Baciami Babogari or Kurky from Maison, Francis Kurkdijan. And Of course, some of you guys were able to just see what I was more drawn to. You saw what made me more excited and uplifted, and it was this. It's Kurky. Yes, I purchased Kurky. Here's the full bottle. And the inside has a nice childlike drawings or sketch. I love this. I love it. That's how excited I was when I was talking about it last week too, right? So you guys, you already had an idea of what I was going for. And make no mistakes, I do love Baciami. I think some people felt like I didn't like it. No, I absolutely love it. It's just I don't think I'm ready for it right now. I'm not grown enough. If that makes any sense. I'm not grown enough. But I think it dries down so beautifully once the gardenia notes tone down and mellow out. The dry down of that fragrance is perfection. But for right now, I wanted something less mature, something more fun, something more uplifting and bright, something perfect for the spring and the summer. And I just felt like it was Kurky, so I bought it. A lot of people's complaints about this fragrance is the longevity, so I did give it a test wear on my hand to see how long it lasted, and it lasted on my skin for 4 hours, and then I smelled nothing. But wearing this fragrance, for me, everyone is right. After 10 minutes, I no longer smell the scent. But the thing was that on my hand, it lasted 4 hours. So for me, that tells me that this has moderate longevity, but maybe we're just going nose blind to it. It sticks very close to the skin, and this is an eau de parfum, but it wears like an extrait de parfum. It sticks so close to the skin, but this is a beautiful fragrance. This too has notes of peach, it has gummy bear notes, it has vanilla, and it has musk. The vanilla in here is so light, but it is very musky and peachy. But honestly, when I whiff this from the bottle, what I smell isn't candy, it isn't fruits, it's cola champagne. So I don't know if anyone here is familiar with that, but I'm thinking specifically of a soda that I grew up drinking, and it's D&G Cola Champagne. D&G is a Jamaican soda brand. I haven't said this, but I'm Jamaican. My parents are Jamaican, both mother, both father, granny, granddaddy, everyone is Jamaican. The entire family is Jamaican. So yes, this is beautiful. Yeah, but like I said, it reminds me of Cola Champagne. I hate wasting my expensive fragrances on tester strips. Yeah, I'm getting like a fruity version of a Cola Champagne with a gentle musky base. I love this. It smells so good. I don't think anyone's issue was the scent. It was actually the performance of the fragrance. But I'm going to bypass that because I just enjoy this fragrance so much, and I feel like it can be layered to provide longevity to the scent. So that's what I plan to do with this fragrance. I'm going to wear it as a layering option. And also for those extremely hot summer days, I think this is just like a great easy reach. When you don't want something that's going to be too cloying or heavy. This is so fun. I absolutely enjoy this fragrance. Yeah, I'm excited to have this one in my collection. It's a love for me. Again, this one is Maison Francis Kurkdijan Kurky. So that concludes this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, you have not yet liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have not yet subscribed and you enjoy my content, please go ahead, click the subscribe button. I have so much to talk about. I've ordered some samples that I've been testing for men, and I'm so excited to share that with you all. So stay tuned. Thank you all for watching. If you made it this far, I am so grateful to all of my subscribers. And also I want to say thank you to the bigger content creators who have been supporting me. It doesn't go unnoticed. I am so thankful. I've only been on this platform for 5 months putting out content, and the support that I've been receiving is unreal, and I'm thankful. I don't know how much times I can say it, but I won't stop saying it because yes, yeah, I'm going to let you know how grateful I am for the support that I've been receiving for everyone. And today's a great day. It's 80 degrees in New York City. Let's make the best of it, okay? Today is going to be a good day. I'm saying it now. I thank you all for watching again, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.